Hey guys, this is Robert. I did a review earlier that I didn't think I did a good enough job to get on here, but right now I just want to go over it again and try to do it a little bit better. The comic I'm reviewing right now is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 27 from the IDW line. This one isn't a Marvel or DC. Let's get away from the drama of the two comic book political parties. But I like IDW stuff too, because you always get a certain quality, and they just benefit from these two companies just fighting it out, and they can just actually do the stories they want without reprisal of people saying, well, it didn't do this or that. The competition is out of that, which is great for me. I think competition is great, and it can definitely add to things and make these wonderful universes. But with this, I get a better story because the actual artists, the actual artists, hands aren't tied by lots of continuity. It's eventually it probably will be, but for right now, this thing has been one of my favorite comics so far. Well, anyway, like it said on the paper right here, it's done by Eastman, Waltz, Santiago, and Pattinson. Now, everybody knows who Eastman is. He helped create the Turtles or whatnot. What's been going on in this story right here is the Shredder, and all the same origins are still there. So if you're worried about that, if you're worried about picking this particular title up, don't be, because it is a great rendition of the Turtles. The only difference is they added a couple more better elements to it, where Splinter, who is convinced that that all the turtles and him used to live in ancient Japan, and the Foot Clan killed them, and killed him and his wife and his 4 sons, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael. And they have been reincarnated as turtles to take revenge for the death of their past lives. But they've been reborn in these new bodies. And none of them believe it but Leonardo. Donatello doesn't, and the others don't. But anyway, I can't go over the entire history with you, so you'll have to definitely do some of your homework on it. Like I said, this is just a starter review. I'm going to hopefully do a lot better on these. But as far as the book goes, the story right now is there was a huge fight between the Turtles and the Shredder. They were just, another great whack-em-out, everything like that. And the Foot Clan abducted Leonardo. Now, the Shredder, this is not the same Shredder from the show. He is not a bumbling idiot. He is nobody's errand boy. He is the, Grandmaster of the Foot Clan. He is the bad guy. He can go toe-to-toe with, he can go toe-to-toe with probably some of the best, like, Megatron or Dr. Doom or some of them. I like this new Shredder. He's awesome and really menacing. The actual story starts off with this particular issue. Michelangelo is trying to find where they're holding Leonardo where the foot is. So he's going around in a pizza delivery truck, trying to give out free pizzas to try and find out where the foot is. Now, whenever he goes in there, he thinks he finds it, he jumps in and starts beating people up to get it. Michelangelo is really trying to, find his brother, because they really paint him as the loving brother in this one. The art is really, I think it's really good for this right here. The Turtles have always been sort of, they could be edgy when they needed to be, and they could be lighthearted. So it's a really in-between sort of book. Love that about this one. And when they're getting to just talks between different characters and whatnot, the colors sort of, resonate to type of situation. Like they do in all books, but this one, I think particular care was given Not just because there's a movie coming out in 2014 on it, but it's not too. It's meant to give you an idea that these are bad people I'm talking about. Like this one right here, that is Han and Casey Jones' ex-girlfriend. Now, this one, Han is Casey's brother, Casey's father, and he is. We thought there was going to be an art with him just coming back and being a good guy, but no, he's actually taking over the Purple Dragon and going to work for the Shredder. He's going to be a willing puppet or whatnot, and the only one that is capable of stopping him is this girl who was dating his son, and she just basically leaves the Purple Dragon after this. You know, they're not on good terms. The Purple Dragon is lost. They're the same people we know and love from the show. Stuff keeps going on. It filters back to the plan to try and get Leonardo back. Leonardo has been, like I said, working for the Shredder. He has another mutant called Lopex that is another mutant. They're creating mutants left and right here. These different organizations, but he feels that the Shredder feels his only way to get even with Splinter is to take away his son yet again. This time not in death, but his loyalty and his love away from Splinter. And he's done that, and it's almost killed Splinter. I mean, it's killing him. Now, as bad as that is, the only thing that's worse, I mean, not for me, I love it, but Splinter is willing to do anything it takes to get his son back. So he makes a deal with one of the other villains of the series. He got a mobster cat named Old Hob, who is just awesome character to think of. And they actually have hatred between Splinter and this character because they, it's a cat and a rat. They're meant to be enemies. The only thing, and the thing about this book too, is there's no advertisements. There's just the story from beginning to end, and stuff goes down in this thing. Once they begin the attack on Shredder calls all his people in for one final assembly to show them that, hey, I rule the city now. You all do as I say. I'll let you live, or if you don't, you're gone. I have a turtle and a 5-foot Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and a genetically altered snow wolf that will hunt you down and kill you. For my pleasure. So, he's basically got everyone by the short and curlies. Like I said, the art is just indicative of what's going on here. He's going to make an example of one of them. Like I said, this is not the Shredder I grew up with, and I'm so glad. The only, it goes back and forth there. The Shredder's daughter was his second in command. Now it's Leonardo. And she is just tired of this. She is going to make him pay for everything he's done. So it's just on. I mean, and at the very end, the most satisfying little ending I could have. Bebop and Rocksteady show up. I can hear my childhood, calling me from back in 1994. Could not be happier to see these two, and I hope they actually play them as intelligent characters this time. So I'm going to give the art a 5 and the story a 5. Like I said, my review, this is just a starter review for this comic. Eastman made the Turtles, so if anyone could make a great story and the art, it's this dude. Who else could sell, a turtle thing for millions and get, billions back and still be relevant today? Like I said, it's not biased to me of anything. It's just you look at the art and you're getting everything you paid for. The only drawback is it's a $3.99 book, but it's worth it. You get your money's worth, like I said, guys. And if you're looking to get out of the Marvel DC canon, where if you're a comic book lover, you need to read this. So try the Ninja Turtles. That's a great third option. That a lot of the story arcs are only 4 or 5 issues. There are exceptions. It's a comic book. They want to get your money, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. All right, like I said, as my friend goes, the Redneck review is 5 out of 5. And like I said, I don't know if he's going to let me continue to do this or not. We'll just find out. I might have to come up with my own thing. But here you go. Thanks again. Bye.